Good evening. My name is Yasser Bagosh, and I live in Ethiopia. It's surprising to have this wonderful turnout this evening, given this campaign has not gone crazy viral with the internet situation in Ethiopia. So I have some interesting facts for you of how this audience heard about this event. 30% of this audience heard about this event through snail mail, 18% through pigeons, 17.5% through 2 cups and a string, and 9% heard it through smoke signals. Congratulations, you've made it to the National Theatre. 4,880 procedures for children under the age of 18. Please give them a hand. %100% of the ticket sales from this evening goes directly to support this worthwhile organization. But we could not have done this without the support of the following organizations. First of all, I'd like to thank the Australian Embassy. Please give them a hand for their support. Get Fam Hotel, What's Out and Cactus Communication. But the big thank yous go to 2 entities that without them, this event would not have happened. One is the American Embassy. And Prologue. By the way, after the show, please join us for Heineken beer upstairs and meet the dancers. And drinks are for 21-year-olds or over. I'd like to now ask Siddhartha Chakrabarti, the Deputy Head Mission of Australian Embassy, to say a few words. Sid?
Thank you, Yasser. It's a pleasure to be here. Now, Yasser forgot one thing. In Australia, we would say that if the internet's down and the phones are broken and everything else, that people use the bush telegraph. The bush telegraph, for those who don't know, is a term for a person who lives in a small city. If they do something at 10 o'clock in the morning, by 10:05, everyone in the town knows what's happening. That was last week for us. Now, I have no doubt that we're in for a very special performance tonight. To be able to share in the art of talented dancers from around Ethiopia and from also around the world is a very rare opportunity. On this special occasion, I'd like to take a quick moment to recognize the importance of dance and the arts more broadly as a crucial vehicle for cultural exchange. Now, as we all know from our own experiences in the living room, in a bar, in a nightclub, dance is a very personal experience. It's a very important form of individual expression. Sometimes it gives us joy, sometimes it gives us a lot of entertainment, usually at our own expense. A place called Tumut, some of them are a place called Albury Wodonga, some of them from Sydney. They're from all over the place. And when you get a chance to meet them at the reception afterwards, make sure you ask them where they're from and how they learned how to dance. For Australians, dance is a very varied thing. It's a very significant part of our Indigenous people's cultural heritage and how they tell stories. It's an important part of how migrants integrate into Australia. I myself am from India, and I can tell you firsthand that when you go to a nightclub in Australia now, you see a little bit of a mix of jazz, some salsa, some Bollywood, some Ethiopian dancing if you're lucky, and it's a fusion. And what you learn from that is that dance is a very important way of people to get to know each other without actually having to say anything. And I hope you get a sense of that tonight, because these guys who are presenting for you today and are going to be singing and dancing, doing all kinds of things, a little bit of circus even, I hear, are fantastic. And I'm going to stop there because these guys are the main show, but thank you very much for coming. And for all those involved in putting this together, we are very appreciative of the work you've done. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you. So, in case Angela forgets to tell you, may I ask you all to kindly switch off your phones, put it on airplane, or just turn off the ringers? Have you done it? Have you done it? Great, great. Now, this whole thing came together because of the insane brain of one individual, prima ballerina Angela Milan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say that this is not my usual attire, but I would be lying because this is my usual attire. Point shoes and warmers is what I go by. 5 years ago, as a resident here in Addis, I sat in the auditorium over there, and I had a dream to bring ballet to Ethiopia. One evening, sitting chatting with my dear friend Yasser, I heard and learned that he too has a great passion for ballet. Whenever you sit with Yasser in an evening, you learn something new, trust me. So the ballet was a real surprise for me. And then I thought about it, and I thought, what about an international ballet gala? And I phoned a very dear friend of mine, dear colleague, Tim Podesta, and I said to Tim, how would you feel about putting on an international ballet gala in Ethiopia with all the proceeds going to charity? He said, yeah, lock it in, let's do it. So we did, and that was the first gala in 2016. We raised sufficient funds in 2016 for our Father's Kitchen to feed 200 kids for over a year from one performance. It was such a success. Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's lock it in. So that brings us here to this evening. We have such wonderful, wonderful dancers from all over the world who have just come with me to Johannesburg, and we did a performance in Johannesburg where we raised sufficient funds for Door of Hope, which is for abandoned children, 102,000 Rand in one performance. So very special thanks to the dancers who are just really special people. And then I have an extra personal thanks that I would like to thank the Varnero family and the Elmies for your generous support. For without you, we definitely would not be standing here this evening. So thank you all very much. Enjoy the evening, and I hope to see you all for a beer afterwards, if you're 21.
Enjoy the show.